everyone. Welcome to STEM with Chantel. I'm Chantel, and this is Ty.
Hello, my name is Rennie Ross. I'm the Vice President of Finance here at DC Elevator, located in Lexington, Kentucky. And we're at our corporate office here, just ready to show you guys a little bit of what we do to help train certified elevator technicians. Right here we have our training Hoistway, one of three that are located in the country. And in this training Hoistway, it gives a little bit of a sign of what things are like at the very beginning of a project. When we walk into a building, the Hoistway is already constructed, and we're the ones that come in and fill it. And on this Hoistway here, you'll see that it gives us an ability to be able to train our employees and our workforce on how to be safe, how to stack scaffolding, and also the rails that you'll see on the side here. That we go in and we'll install rails. We'll put in a platform depending on the type of elevator that it is, whether a hydraulic or a traction. We do all of that right ourselves from the beginning all the way forward. Here we have our traction simulator that is, once again, a training tool that we use. And over here we have what would be in the machine room, the controller that's used. This controller is what our technicians will go into and take a look at when they're doing either preventative maintenance or if there is a repair that needs done on one. This tells us everything that we need to know to be able to make sure that the elevator is functioning properly and doing what it's supposed to. Over here we also have fire service panel. That this allows us to be able to tell if the fire service is operating properly, as well as we've got first, second, and third floor simulators here. So if we hit this, then it allows us to have a running simulator of what's going on. So it's moved up to the second floor there with the indicator. Over here we've also got what would be seen on top of the car, what is called the car top. This is what's there along with the traveling cable that will communicate from the car top all the way back to the controller that's in the machine room. And then over here on the far right we have what you would see on the inside of a car as you step onto an elevator. These are the buttons that would give you the floor indicators and all. Then we have our motor that this sits in the inside and has what the cables are to run on that as well. So as this is selected, the motor runs and then the door begins to open. Here we're in an active machine room for a hydraulic elevator, and so some of the components, much like what we saw upstairs with the traction elevator, this is a hydraulic elevator machine room. And over to my left here is the pumping unit that houses the oil and the motor. So as an elevator begins to run, the oil is pressed out, pushing the piston up to allow the elevator to rise to the necessary floor, and then as it comes down, it is refilling the tank and allowing the elevator to slowly come back down. Over here, just on the other side, is the controller. Much like what we saw upstairs on a traction elevator, it's the same on a hydraulic elevator, that we have a controller here as well that allows us to be able to tell all the components. And then over to the right on the wall is the disconnect, because we always want to make sure that our technicians and everyone that's working on these are extremely safe in what they're doing. What we have here is an open hoistway for a hydraulic elevator. The car's been run up so that we can see what's in the pit. All safeties have been set and everything so that it's extremely safe right at this moment. And with the hydraulic elevator, much as we were talking about the piston that pushes the elevator up, that's what we're seeing here is this tube here. That's the piston that pushes the elevator up. We see the dark cable here that's coming down, and that's the traveling cable, much like what we saw with our traction elevator that goes from the car top to the controller that communicates it. We've also got a pit ladder on the side here that allows our technicians to be able to get down into the pit to do what is necessary, make sure everything's kept clean, and to do the proper preventative maintenance. But this is a look at what an elevator in the hoistway looks like once we complete an installation, and then how our service technicians will be able to access the pit and elevator to be able to do their proper maintenance. So the elevator industry is an ever-changing industry, and even with the times that we find ourselves in, COVID protocols as well as technology changes, the elevator industry stays up with those. And so there are things that are called serial communication, all types of information technology, touchless systems, even abilities to be able to use your phone to be able to speak directly to an elevator, as well as video capabilities as well, so that we can do things not only for handicap accessible individuals, but those that are just wanting to stay safe, so it becomes a touchless system. Not only those, but there's always things that are being looked at for the future, not only to make the public safe, but also to make our employees as safe as possible while working on these.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more STEM with Chantel videos, check out this playlist. If you want to know when JCPL puts out more content, click the subscribe button and the notification bell.